What is the mass contact event that's supposed to happen in 2026 or 2027? Well, Chris Bledsoe and Lou Elizondo are both talking about it, so let's dive in. Get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Yeah, this story has been out there for years. John Ramirez, others have talked about this. Ex-CIA agent John Ramirez, not Cosmic Road's own John Ramirez, who is awesome, and thank you, John. But yeah, this idea that some major event is going to happen in 2026 or 27 has been around for a while. People debate on the dates a little bit. And what the nature of that contact is going to be. But Chris Bledsoe says he believes the lady is going to appear. And if you're familiar with Chris Bledsoe's story, you'll know that she is this goddess type entity, this possible, incarnation of the divine feminine, possibly an actual goddess like Hathor. Hastor's totally different, but like Hathor, the Egyptian deity, or the original 1/3 of the Christian Trinity back when it was the Mother, the Father, and the Son. And there are some ancient shrines, some ancient Christian shrines that do have the 3 altars, and one of them is for the Mother, not the Holy Ghost. So that's interesting and possible corroboration of that idea. Who knows? But anyway, so who is this being? Is she a trickster being? Is she just shining us on? Well, she has told Chris a lot of interesting things. He has a spiritual connection with her. She seems to be on the level. She seems like her heart is in the right place, and she is putting out positive messages, at least from what we know. But what is this event in 2027? Well, on the Sean Ryan podcast that was censored for a long time for some weird reason. Don't know quite what was in this podcast to make Sean not put it out for as long as he did, but he did finally put it out, and kudos to him for putting it out there. Could this have been the reason he didn't put it out originally? Is because talking about this massive event. That's supposed to happen. That was Benny screaming in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, here's Chris.
Exact alignment will happen in 2026 at Easter.
What will happen?
The alignment she told me about, that the star of Regulus would be on the horizon in front of the Sphinx. At that moment, there'd be a new knowledge. Well, I had no idea if this was even possible, but these astronomers run it through the machines, and it comes out that star is going to come up on the horizon in Easter of 2026. And from that point forward, they started remote viewing the state. Government did. And now you hear it all over TV. 2026, that's the big date. 2027, that year, something's going to happen. Armageddon, you hear it all over. You hear it on TV. If you study, I've heard even. Well, I won't say names, but
please do.
Well, Lou Elizondo, right? Lou's mentioned that date. A lot of people have.
Easter 2026.
Well, the year 2026. I gave him the specific time.
Yeah, so what's going to happen then? Chris has talked about potentially the lady herself appearing on a cliff or from a cliff in Utah. And he has said that he's thinking about going to Utah on that day and waiting for her to arrive. I'm hoping that's actually a thing that happens, and that, me and a bunch of other people will be out there and with camping equipment and waiting on the arrival of the lady. Of course, if we do that, she will never show up. But hey, maybe she will, guys. Maybe she will. You never know. Now, this throws into some context from Lou Elizondo, who was talking about this very thing. And of course, Chris mentioned him. So what does Lou have to say?
There is some speculation, and I won't say specifics, that there may be something in later on. But the problem is I wouldn't go to the bank with it. And what the specifics are, because it's first of all, it's hearsay. And it's also yes, there was an official effort by some people in the government to actually look at this data, and there were some products produced.
Okay, so there you go. The products produced seem to be the remote viewing data that Chris Bledsoe was talking about. And when Lou says that some people were looking into it, that seems to be what he's saying. So yeah, you put these two together and you get this information. That Lou is probably talking about Chris Bledsoe's information and confirming that it was remote viewed. And of course, Lou himself is a remote viewer. You kind of have to wonder if he was part of that remote viewing, if he did see any of this. But so what exactly is going to happen? There's different takes on it, different ideas of what this could mean, like giant UFOs flying over cities in daytime. What exactly are we talking about? Is this an apocalyptic modality where a new world will be ushered into being? Is this just, what is this? Is this the lady appearing, this goddess type being appearing in a cliff in Utah and, possibly giving a message from beyond or from another dimension, some wisdom, some message of love and a hope, hopefully, something like that. Do you think anything is going to happen? Is nothing going to happen? Is it going to be business as usual? Are we going to get maybe a slight increase in UFO activity? Personally, I'm not expecting anything at all to happen necessarily, but I'm putting my intentions into something very positive coming out of it. Maybe we can co-create a positive event that will raise up our vibrations and our consciousness and our awareness and bring us closer to spirit and closer to the spiritual center of our own selves. Hey, it sounds a little grandiose, I know, but hey, you never know, guys. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? The ascension, the shift, it's that kind of thing, right? We are raising our vibrations and our awareness and our perception of the greater reality that we live in, and maybe being able to interact with it more and allowing our own selves and our own spirit to elevate. Wouldn't that be amazing? Could we be on the cusp of that, or is it just going to be another nothing burger? And what do you think of this idea that it has been remote viewed? Is there any chance that they would release the details of that remote viewing? Lou talks about the products that have resulted from this effort. He doesn't specifically say it's been remote viewed and here's the data, but that seems to be the implication is that, yeah, it was remote viewed and they have data on this event. What do you think they saw? Let me know what you think about it all in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure would appreciate it. Smash the like button and the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't want to miss a thing. Join me on social media. There's Facebook and Twitter links below. Love to see you guys there. If you want to support Cosmic Road in a bigger way, consider grabbing a coffee mug or a t-shirt in the merch store below or by becoming a channel member. Channel members are rock stars and often get to see videos hours ahead of everybody else. I think I need to go feed a baby, guys. All right, love you guys. Plenty of other videos on the channel, and I'll see you next time. This is Jack in Benny with Cosmic Road signing out.